and identify identify the person begging nuts.
Jet wonders at who Isat attack begging nuts. You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into who Isat is referring to, not buying but instead begging not, give thanks to Yahweh and Yahushua. Yes, man. Recently, we believe Vybz Kartel did his second interview with his top lawyer, Mr. Isat Buchanan. Yes, man, the man himself. But he revealed something rather interesting, and his context matters, sure. He joked about someone rather high profile begging nuts. You know, peanuts? But Jet is about to react to his revelation and evaluate if what they assert is true. It is no secret that Isat is PNP or PNP supporters. So any negative publicity about the current PM will feature heavily on his agenda. But I wonder how he feels seeing the PM in a positive light buying nuts for the public. One thing in particular, when he asked Kartel to identify someone begging nuts, this is how they both reacted. Watch this.
Look at the monitor and identify identify the person begging nuts.
Hold on. You can't see. Never on the shades. Me not see them.
Alright, it's a good time. Just keep your shit. You not see them?
First, Jet thought Isat was dissing the PM Mr Holness wickedly. Even Kartel thought so. As you'll hear me mention politics, but it appears it was not him. I him say context matters, you know. Clearly him attacked Miss Paula Llewellyn because Kartel shouted out her name. But was it Paula allegedly begging nuts? Was it really her? The person appears to look like her from a rear view, but Jet is not convinced that it was her. Before we evaluate if his assertion is true, let's look at further comments he made about the same incident. Kartel was talking about how society traumatized, and again Isat spun it on the earlier clip of Paula allegedly begging nuts.
If you understand.
No man, we do.
So be mad people that walk up and down in Jamaica. The people them traumatized, you know. I'm serious with even I run a joke.
No, I don't disagree. I see real proper distinguished people going around begging nuts. So I said to myself, if we can have a law degree and I walk around and beg nuts, mad people they run the place.
Politics.
No. I'm just saying it's like context matters.
Yeah. Kartel chose not to be drawn into his politics. Kartel expressing how grateful he was to Isat by bigging up him father. Once again, Isat had to bring Paula back into the conversation.
God work through people. You know that God on time we say, you know.
Definitely
yeah,
that.
Man.
But in terms of platform.
Big up big youth. Big up the general big youth.
Right, because if Joan wasn't going around begging nuts.
Glad me have this over, man. I have nothing to say.
Anyway, shout out to my mother, who was in the 70s, found big youth, and you know, then I would say procreate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Context
matters.
And once again, Kartel wisely stayed away from the dialogue and will not be drawn into it. So let's see if context really matters, as Isat is famous for saying. Based on the short clip, and we are going to slow it down for everyone to see. You can clearly see the color suit the PM was wearing. Take a look at it from this angle. You can clearly see the money in the PM's hand. You can see when the PM handed the money to the nuts man and then put it in his pocket. This section here is when it appears the PM is telling the nuts man to make sure these people them get them nuts, as it appears that him pay for them. While it looks like the Delroy truck was handing out something to the public as well. It looks like, say, Asham. Who remember Asham? Take a look right here. It was here it appears Paula stretched out her arm to who appears to be Mr. Chuck, who handed her a bag of nuts. Let's look at it again. Jet believed that a woman that appeared to look like Paula clearly begging nuts, and if context matters, the evidence presented demonstrates he was referring to her as earlier he mentioned law degree context, and the PM study management and a master in development study. Now, when an issue is taken out of context, it becomes a pretext. I wonder what is the agenda here, Mr. Buchanan. But on this occasion, Isat, your focus should be on the PM's generosity and not allegedly Paula. Mr. Holness, I talked to the nuts man, and then the nuts man give him a bag of free nuts after him buy so much nuts, or it was what he paid for. I wonder what is the agenda, Mr. Buchanan. Now, there are many things the PM say and does that Jet no support, including the solution saying, I God make it. If this clip is anything to go by, then Isat, so what if the PM buys Paula nuts? Nothing wrong with that. The message here is to highlight how helpful the PM can be and leave Paula alone. People favor people, and it would be unusual to see Paula in that crowd. I know she lost her job recently as DPP, but things not so bad. Jet is saying it doesn't believe it was her. But on this occasion, I said you are wrong, and we are calling you out for that. This is where the focus should be.
How much for one of these?
The PM bought something from the local show after his dance, and this is not PR stunt, because only him and Manley are the only PM that give food to poor people, it has been reported. Jet even seen him donating a donkey to a woman that begs him one.
Mr Holness, me ask you please and thanks for donate one donkey to me that it can easier for me for carry me chicken feeding from Santa Cruz to my home. Let it a little bit more easier for me, take off some of the pressure off of me.
My donkey. Yes, this is my donkey. You see that he's very humble to me already. He understands that I am his master. So he will do whatever I say and stay by my side. I will take care of him and he will take care of me. This is the thing that I ask for, prosperity, to help me, to ease the pressure that I bear every day when I go and I buy a bag of chicken feeding. Would be able to live a little bit more for my children.
Today, we're going to present her with a brand new spray pan. If you know the chicken industry, one of the hardest areas comes when you have to do your plucking of your chicken. And as such, there are new innovations now, a defeathering machine. And we decided to get a defeathering machine for dance. I'm proud today on behalf of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining and the RADA team present you with not just a spray pan, but your own brand new defeathering machine.
I only ask for a donkey to help me with my need, to come over the hill with the chicken feeding. And I did not know that a chicken feeder was in the process. So I feel very, very, very special. Prime Minister, how are you doing today?
You're a happy woman today, dear.
I'm very happy. Very happy,
Nice,
very
nice,
happy. I'm
nice,
smiling
nice.
from ear back to ear front.
and you're making me do the same. You're making me do the same. Fight with the animal that they sent?
Yes, I am satisfied. Hear my cry. And you answered my plea.
Great. So I gather that they have given you a defeatherer for chickens, that you would have gotten a water tank and a mechanical sprayer. I'm very happy that you are happy. I'm following all your posts on social media. I want to encourage you to continue with your farming. I know it's a difficult, yes, I know it's a difficult path that you have chosen, but it can be very rewarding, and you can make a meaningful livelihood from agriculture. And so the government wants to support.
So him more likely to give than to receive. So, what is your view? Do you believe the person that Isat exposed was Paula? You also believe he was having a dig at the PM as well? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a discussion about this. For those of you who've forgotten to subscribe, please touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, and touch up the bell. And remember to share with your friends and family. So here we are going now. We are gonna jet off,